Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video, I will be calculating
inventory management ratios
for Marks and Spencer and will be carrying out a bit of analysis on the results.
The first ratio in this area is inventory days.
The formula is average inventory divided by cost of sales times 365 days. This ratio measures that how quickly we can sell our stock, and it is a very important ratio. I give you an example to explain this. Let's say I start a business with £10,000. So I start on 1st of January, and by 31st of January I have sold all of those products. Then I buy again, I sell again, I buy again. So every month I buy and sell. Every time I sell, I bought for £10,000. Every time I sell, my profit is £2,000. If I sell it 12 times a year, my profit would be £24,000. So that means you're selling every 30 days. So there's another business who sells after 2 months. So that means their turnover is 60 days and they will be making only a profit of £12,000. With the same investment, but one business is selling their inventory a lot faster than the other one, they're making a lot more profit. So that is the importance of this ratio. If you look at inventory, we have already looked at this figure. Inventory is 781. We used it in quick ratio divided by cost of sales. Now this is the figure which we have not seen before, but we have seen a figure very close to it before, and that was in note 3, gross profit. So sales less cost of sales equals gross profit. So that's the time when we actually went there. So going to my note 3, my cost of sale is 6650.9 and times 365 days. So we get our result. Need to use a bracket. $42 days, 43 days, 43 days, yeah. So they sell their inventory 43 days. Last year, what did they do? $758 times 365 divided by cost of sales. 6534, 6534 0.2 43, 42, 43, very similar results. Is it good? I think it's all right. The reason is that a lot of Marks and Spencer sales are clothing sales, and clothing has a lot longer conversion time. It has a lot longer supply chain in comparison to food. So Tesco's inventory days are around 28, 29 days because they're purely, a lot of their sales are actually food items, and that is a very standard inventory days for food items. But Marks and Spencer, as they sell a lot of clothing take a lot of time. When the cotton crop is harvested, they have to buy it then they keep it, they store it. In summer, when the wool is harvested, they have to get it then they store it, they process it, they convert it into cloth, then it is made somewhere in Thailand or Vietnam or China, wherever it is made. Then it is shipped to UK, and then it's displayed on the shop, and then it is sold. So keeping in view all that process, 42 days is a good turnover period for inventory. However, companies in other sectors, it could be a lot longer. For example, Barrett's, they're a house builder. Their inventory days goes up to 800 days. There's another company which is Diageo. They sell wines and whiskey, which needs to be matured for a very long time. So their inventory days goes up to 800 days and so on. So depending on which sector your business is, it could take a lot longer to sell this inventory. Inventory day is a ratio which is very tricky to handle. If you have too much stock, you're paying too much on storage, insurance, you too much money is stuck there. But if you don't have enough, then you lose customers. Buying just in time when you need it, you do not buy a lot of inventory so that you can only buy it when you can sell it. But the problem would be that sometimes you have a customer but then you don't have stock, so you lose on the business for not having enough inventory. So again, so it's a tricky area, and again, for some managers, their responsibility is to improve this area. In the coursework, guys, you should suggest some recommendations on how to improve each ratio. It may not be possible for all of the ratios, but if you want to get more marks, then you should do that. Moving on to our next ratio, inventory turnover. A very similar ratio. It gives us almost the same result, slightly different way. This simply measures how many times we sell our inventory. That days, yeah, but this gives us times, how many times, cost of sales divided by inventory. So it's simply the other way around. That's 8.5 times they sell their inventory. Okay, so we get 6534.2 divided by 758. More or less the same times. They sell their inventory around 8.5 times a year. More could be sold by reducing the prices, by spending more money on the marketing, but obviously then we need to see what would be the impact. And management accounting, we have some processes where we can actually work out which option is better. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope you like it, and if you do, please give it a thumb up and share it with your friends, and do subscribe to my channel where I release regular videos on accounting and finance subject. Thank you.